After MVK published the video about AI versus cloud versus data science versus SAP careers in 2026, there was an overwhelming response across YouTube, LinkedIn, and other social media platforms. Hundreds of people started commenting, messaging, and asking questions about their careers, salaries, layoffs, AI fears, Dubai jobs, age factors, and whether they should move into SAP, cloud, AI, or data science. Wherever possible, MVK personally replied to many comments on YouTube and LinkedIn, but the number of questions kept increasing every day. So finally, we decided to create this podcast to answer the most important, painful, and practical career questions in detail.
Thank you, Suneetha. Honestly, after that video was released, I was not expecting this kind of response. There were hundreds of comments and messages from YouTube, LinkedIn, and different social media platforms. I could clearly see one thing: people are not just confused about technology anymore, they are scared about their future. Some people are worried about layoffs, some about age, some about salary growth, and many people simply don't know which direction to take. Wherever possible, I replied personally because I genuinely understand the pressure people are going through. But finally, I felt instead of giving one line replies, it would be better to discuss these questions openly in a podcast so that more people can benefit from realistic guidance instead of social media hype.
MVK. Let me start with the biggest fear right now. Everywhere people are talking about AI replacing jobs. Some employees are literally scared about their future. They feel that if they don't learn AI immediately, they may become outdated in the industry. Especially support teams, testing teams, and repetitive job roles are very worried. So, what is the actual reality? Is AI really going to replace people? Or are people getting scared because of social media hype?
Now, coming to the biggest fear: AI replacing jobs. Let me say this very clearly. AI will definitely change the industry, but that does not mean every human job will disappear overnight. What actually happens in every technology wave is this: people who adapt survive, and people who stay outdated struggle. The same thing happened during cloud transformation, automation, ERP adoption, and digital transformation phases. Today, AI is becoming an assistant for professionals rather than a full replacement in many industries. For example, a SAP consultant using AI tools becomes more productive. A cloud engineer using automation becomes more valuable. A business analyst using AI insights becomes smarter. So the real danger is not AI itself. The real danger is refusing to upgrade yourself continuously.
MVK, after your video, another thing I noticed is that many people are blindly rushing toward AI courses. Some don't even know basic coding, but because of hype and social media pressure, they are spending huge money on AI training programs. They think AI automatically means a 40 lakh salary or Dubai opportunity. Is this becoming dangerous? Are people underestimating how difficult AI actually is?
Another important thing is that many people are blindly entering AI because of hype. They see social media videos saying learn AI and earn cross, and immediately they think it is easy money. But AI is not a shortcut career. It requires strong learning ability, coding discipline, mathematics in some areas, problem solving capability, and continuous practice. Many people are underestimating the learning curve, especially if someone has no interest in coding or deep technical learning. Directly jumping into hardcore AI engineering can become frustrating. This is why people should first understand themselves before choosing a technology. Every high paying field also comes with high competition and high effort.
In VK, one question that is coming repeatedly is from 35 plus professionals. People are saying, I am already 35 or 40. Is it too late for me? Some feel companies only want younger people. Others feel technology is changing too fast and they cannot compete anymore. What would you honestly tell people who feel scared at this stage of life?
Now let's talk about 35 plus professionals because this fear is becoming very common. First thing, 35 is not old. In fact, many companies value maturity, communication skills, client handling, leadership, and business understanding more than pure technical speed. But the strategy should change with age. At 35 plus, competing blindly with 22-year-old fresh coders may not be the smartest approach unless you already have strong technical foundations. Instead, experienced professionals should combine their existing domain knowledge with modern technologies. For example, finance professionals can move toward SAP FICO, operations people toward SAP EWM, infrastructure professionals toward cloud, and experienced consultants toward AI integration roles.
MVK, there are also many viewers from non IT backgrounds teachers, accountants, HR professionals, sales employees, operations staff, even government job aspirants. They are seeing IT salaries and Dubai opportunities and now want to enter the industry. But they think IT means only coding and computer science. Can non IT people realistically build careers in technologies like SAP, cloud, or AI?
Now, regarding non IT people entering the industry, absolutely possible. One of the biggest misconceptions today is that IT means only coding. The reality is the IT industry also needs business process experts, functional consultants, trainers, analysts, project coordinators, support professionals, and communication oriented roles. SAP especially is built around business operations. A finance person understands accounting better than many engineers. An HR person understands HR processes better. A warehouse manager understands logistics better. When domain knowledge combines with technology, that becomes extremely powerful. Even teachers today can move into training, AI assisted content creation, enablement, and consulting support areas. So, people should stop underestimating their existing experience.
MVK, another emotional thing I noticed in comments is confidence issues. Many people are saying, I am an average learner. My memory is weak. I cannot learn fast like others. Social media is making many people feel inferior because everywhere they see experts, coders, and success stories. What would you say to people who feel they are not intelligent enough for IT?
Another emotional issue I noticed is confidence problems. So many people are saying I am average. Honestly, there is nothing called average learner. In my experience, most successful people are not extraordinary geniuses. They are simply consistent learners. Social media has created a false impression that everybody in IT is highly intelligent. That is completely false. What matters more is consistency, discipline, communication, practical exposure, and patience. Even in enterprise projects, many successful consultants are not coding geniuses. They became valuable because they continuously improved themselves and understood business problems deeply.
MVK layoffs are creating massive fear right now. Every week, people are hearing about companies reducing staff. Some people already lost jobs, while others are living in constant tension thinking they may be next. Because of this fear, people are randomly joining causes without understanding their strengths or interests. How should employees handle layoffs and career insecurity intelligently?
Now, coming to layoffs and job insecurity. This fear is real and people should not ignore it. But at the same time, panic decisions are dangerous. Many people are randomly joining courses because they are scared. Fear based career decisions usually fail. Instead, employees should first analyze their current strengths, market demand, and future direction. Ask yourself, what skill combination can make me more valuable? Sometimes the answer is not completely changing careers. Sometimes adding one complementary skill can dramatically improve your value. For example, cloud plus security, SAP plus AI, finance plus analytics, these combinations create long term demand.
MVK. I also saw many painful comments from people who resigned because of family issues, health problems, marriage, children, stress, or burnout. Now they are trying to restart their careers, but they feel their career gap has permanently damaged their future. What would you say to people trying to come back after a gap?
Regarding career gaps, let me say something important. Life is not a straight line. Family problems, health issues, burnout, marriage responsibilities, layoffs, these things happen to everyone. A career gap does not mean your life is finished. What matters is your comeback mindset. Did you continue learning during the gap? Did you stay connected with industry trends? Did you improve yourself in some way? Even small learning efforts matter. Companies today are becoming more understanding about career breaks, especially after global layoffs and post pandemic realities. The biggest thing people lose during gaps is not skill, it is confidence. That confidence must be rebuilt.
MVK. Another category of viewers are people stuck in the same salary for many years. Some people have 8 to 10 years of experience but still feel financially stressed. They are working hard but not growing. Why does this happen? Is experience alone no longer enough in today's market?
Now let's discuss salary stagnation because this is becoming a huge frustration. Many people believe experience automatically guarantees growth. Unfortunately, today the market rewards relevance more than years alone. Someone with 5 years of modern, relevant, business critical skills may earn more than someone with 15 years of outdated work. This is why continuous learning has become mandatory. But another important thing is communication. I have seen technically strong people struggle because they cannot explain business value clearly. Technology alone is not enough anymore. Visibility, communication, adaptability, and business impact also matter.
MVK. One very emotional question came from a person working in the teaching field. She is above 35 and wants to switch careers because financially life is becoming difficult. There are also bank employees, private school teachers, and many professionals from traditional jobs who feel trapped. For people coming from completely different professions, what kinds of IT careers are realistic and safer?
Now, about people from teaching fields, banking backgrounds, traditional jobs, and government preparation backgrounds. Many of them feel financially trapped because salaries are not growing fast enough. My advice is to choose practical and realistic transition paths. Don't randomly jump into the most hyped technology. Choose something aligned with your background and learning capacity. Functional careers, cloud administration, AI assisted business roles, analytics support, and enterprise platforms can all become realistic paths depending on the person's background. The biggest mistake is trying to become something completely unrelated overnight.
VK, now let's talk about Dubai because this topic creates huge excitement. Whenever people hear about AED 30K or AED 40K tax free salaries, immediately everyone wants to move to Dubai. But at the same time, many people fail interviews or struggle to get opportunities there. So, what is the real truth behind Dubai jobs? What exactly are companies expecting from candidates?
Now, coming to Dubai opportunities. Yes, the salaries people here are real. Dubai companies do pay very high salaries for skilled professionals. But Dubai is also a highly competitive market. Companies expect professionalism, communication skills, project maturity, enterprise exposure, and adaptability. Many people think certification alone is enough. That is not true. Dubai companies usually look for people who can handle clients, solve business problems, communicate professionally, and work in multicultural environments. The strongest profiles are usually people with combination skill sets and practical exposure.
MVK, another dangerous trend I noticed after your video is people blindly copying others. One friend joins data science, everybody follows. Somebody posts AI salary screenshots, suddenly everyone wants AI. Someone gets a SAP job in Dubai. Immediately people rush into SAP training. Why are people making career decisions emotionally instead of strategically?
Another dangerous trend today is emotional career decisions. Somebody sees a LinkedIn salary post and immediately changes direction. Somebody's friend gets an SAP job and suddenly they join SAP. Somebody hears AI salaries and blindly joins AI courses. Career decisions should never be emotional reactions. They should be strategic decisions based on self awareness. People should ask, what are my strengths? What kind of work do I enjoy? What market can I realistically enter? What learning journey can I sustain for years? Long term success comes from alignment, not copying others.